Hi guys, so today I have this new set to share with you from Diamond Press. It is called Go Team Sports Stamps and Dies. It is currently available there on HSN, and they did send these items free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own. And any links I have in the description box would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So let's open this guy up. So this is a little bit different than what I normally do here on my channel, but oh my gosh, look at Alright, I love the size of this bat. That is so cute. The little pennant. We have a little trophy. A little baseball cap. That looks like a mitt. We'll see what this one is here. This shape. We have the football helmet. Oh, it's such a nice shape. I love the little guard there. Okay, well, let me open this up. Maybe we'll check it out. And then we'll try it out. So let's see. So again, comes with a marquee cutting folder. Again, if you have the marquee system, you just place your die, your paper, run it through. If you don't have a marquee, you can definitely use these in any machine that cuts thin metal dies. Okay, so let's look at this first. And sometimes I'll look at that first, and I do the inspo sheet. Sometimes I look at the inspo sheet first. So let's say it says Go Team instruction sheet. You have congrats, the winner. You can stamp there, and then you can cut it out, the pennant there. We have the circle cuts out those two different balls, either the soccer ball or the basketball. We have, again, the bat. There are golf clubs, but I don't think I saw, yeah, so the golf clubs are just to stamp. They don't have a coordinating die on that one. And I don't know anything about these kind of things, so those are two different, putter and whatever else, but there they are. Really cute, so two different types. And then we have the football, the little baseball cap or any kind of cap, little banner tag kind of thing. So this piece reminds me of like a home plate kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe that's a different shape. I tell you guys, this is not my wheelhouse. Oh, so cute with the baseball. When I saw the stitching on the stamps, I'm like, oh, I guess you stamped that in black, but no, you stamp it in red, right? Okay. Super cute. The little star here. And then we have our basketball net. That's super cute with the hoop and everything. A little triangle. Like if you're doing a little pennant, a little something different. Or like a banner. You have that little guy. We have the helmet again, so the stamps that, and then the helmet, the edge, I'm saying the outline does the guard part of it. Oh, a mitt, yeah, so that is so cute. And then the little trophy, just a die that will measure there, so it's rounded rectangle, really useful for lots of stuff. And then all kinds of stamps, just like the sentiments there. Welcome to the team, how's it going, champ? Super cute ideas there. And so let's check out the stamps. Really nice size. Actually, let me measure some of these things for you so you have an idea. Like of the putters and clubs and what have you. It's like 5 inches long, and this one is about the same, about 5 inches long. Nice size, almost 2 inches on the mitt there. Congrats, winner, you're a good sport. Of course, the balls here, again, really nice size. They're 1 3/4. There's like a little, I would say that's like a movement, like if you wanted to make it look like it's flying through the air or something. All-Star, and then of course the stitching. Oh, okay, so there's two different types of stitching here. And then you got your trophy. You can pop a little something in there. Goal, how's it going, champ? Really, really big hoop here, like 2.5 by just over 2. Little cap, and then of course the helmet and the football. And then we have the dies for most of those pieces. Okay, so this is for the hoop. That's what it is. And then the football, of course, and we talked about some of these things, the baseball, some of the accent pieces. And there we go. So what I'm going to do is grab some paper. It looks like we'll be doing some stamping, so I'm going to grab some stuff for that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so to prep my card base, I have a few things going here. I just immediately thought of the Collegiate Alpha. I thought that would be really cute to add to this set. So, okay, so a couple things. I have a slimline card base here, and if you're not a slimline, this would work really well, I think, with because the size of these letters with like a 5x7, it might be a little too big. Well, maybe it'll fit on a standard A2 size, just depends. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But this is 8.5 by 7 on the 7-inch size, just a white piece of cardstock. I'm going to score it 3.5, and as you can see, I have this really glittery green piece here that I also want to use. And that one I've already cut down to 8.25 by 3.25. Sorry, I'm trying to get this lined up. It looks like I cut it a little bit crooked. we go. I'll just trim that edge off later, but we have this guy here. So 8 1/4 by 3 1/4, and I'll just go ahead and glue that down now. It's just some green glitter cards. I thought that would be fun to pop a little bit. And what I'm going to do is make a card that says MVP, and then you can put, you know, whatever team colors, you know, that you're, whoever you're making this for, if they're a sports fan or a sports player or however, you can do that. So I just chose some colors that I thought would look nice together, but I think if you chose team colors, that'd be really lovely. So that green background. I have the Your Possum set and Your Possum. I know it sounds like possum. The white piece that's still left off of cutting, you know, after I cut off my card base at 7 by 8 1/2 and scored at 3 1/2. I'm going to use this. I'm just going to cut this out again in white because I think it's a nice accent. Again, I was thinking about doing gold. That'd be really pretty too. And I'm going to do that. I'll run that through real quick. Let me move some of these things aside. We're done with this. And then that makes little apertures, like little holes, and I thought it'd be cute to put these letters in there. So I have my collegiate alpha, so I'll cut out the letters MVP. There's P, V, and then my M. And I'm just going to mix and match the colors. I think I like a little more red than blue, just because I like red. So MV, and then, well, not MV like that. We want the V to be that color. So M is red, V is blue, and then P is red again. So I'll run these things through, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm getting this last one cut out. So cute. Put that to the side. I might use those little white squares for stamping. Oh my gosh. You know, I was thinking about going towards like a baseball card, but I don't know, something about this seems more football for me. But that's okay. And then we'll have the M, V, and P on here. And then we're going to decorate it with some of the other items. Isn't that cute? Okay, that's nice for a card base. And then we can get these little guys. So let me think about what it is that I'm going to make. Because I was thinking, you know, baseball cap, maybe the little ball. I think this one is a softball, it looks bigger. I don't know, but either way, you can use it for either one, I believe. And, oh, the mitt. Oh. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let me grab some inks and some paper, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I'm going to cut the little bat out. We'll do that in just a minute. I did grab just some craft cardstock for that. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the bat in the project, but I just want to show it to you. It does have like a little opening here that would do some embossing, so when I run it through, I'm going to run it through with some craft foam, but we'll talk about that in just a minute, okay? So for now, I'm going to stamp a few things. And I am going to make this more baseball, so I have just a piece of white paper here. I thought maybe some of the squares that fell out from the slimline die, but no, they're a little bit too small for most of the things. So I'm going to stamp the mitt. Leave myself some room because I'm not sure exactly how much room the die needs. And get as much air out as I can. I'm going to use the darker brown that's in the Diamond Press neutral inks. Yeah, I can see I'm not making contact in a couple of areas. You can kind of see where, like, if the ink isn't actually touching, like right there. So I'm gonna not remove it because we don't want to move that. I'm just trying to see if I can get some air bubbles out that might have been causing that to make contact. I'm gonna do it again in like a nice dark brown. Pushing in there. And there's our mitt. So sweet. And then I wanted to stamp, move this to the side, the baseball, you know, we'll probably do a couple of those. So let's do both of them and give them some room. So I'll just put that there and maybe this one here. I'm just trying to see what all I might need, so I'm just going to do a few of those, and I'm just trying to get this. Got a little something in my throat at the same time. So, all right, I'm going to use this is the pastel colors, but it's a nice bright red, so I'm going to pop that on there. And then our little cap. Oh, so cute. The baseball cap, and I'm wondering what color I would like to do that. So if the colors are like red and blue, you would think the cap also coordinates with those kinds of things. So I think I'll do a red cap. Maybe I'll go in the center over the blue V. So let's put this one here. And of course we can do the trophy if you like. I'm just trying to think how much real estate I have and what's practical to put on there. Those are the things I've chosen. Oh, sweet. Do a little more. Really nice. Okay, those are those guys. And like I said, we'll cut out the bat separately. I'm also going to stamp on the inside one of the sentiments. So let me clean up just a little bit. I'll be right back. I'm going to put these to the side real quick. And I'm going to stamp on the inside of the card. Now I'm going to turn it upside down this way just because it's easier for me to get it on this little platform. But generally I would stamp where I need to in the right direction. So I think I'm going to stamp it in here. And where did I put my stamp set? And I'm just going to stamp "How's it going, champ?" on the inside of the card. Now you can stamp it right center. I was just going to put it like down here, and then you can write whatever it is that you're going to write, you know. So I'm just going to pop that in there, and I'm putting it at the bottom right, like if this card was open, you know, when you open it. So just, I'm going to pick that up. And I do it upside down. When I pick it up, it looks upside down. So just something different. You don't always have to stamp, you know, on the outside or put your sentiment on the outside. Okay, going to open it up. Sweet. All right, let me clean up. I'll be right back. Before I start cutting everything out, I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down. Again, we can pop this up too, but I'm going to glue it straight down. And I'll probably pop up the letters, so. Let's get right to the edge. Do you want to put a generous amount of glue, especially if you have glitter paper, because, you know, it's just kind of porous and a little bit uneven and all that. So I'm going to take a moment to make sure this is straight and then hold it down. And I'll put some dimensionals on the back of my letters in the meantime, okay? And I'll be right back. Okay, so we have our card base ready to go. I have my dimensionals on the back of my letters. I'm not sticking these down yet. Okay, so this guy. So what I like to do is a little trick, and I learned, excuse me. So I learned this little trick like when the marquee first came out, and I had an idea, if you can run foam through there, why don't you put the foam behind the paper? And it was, you know, everyone's like, oh, mind blown, you know. It was such a good, easy hack. So again, this craft foam is just like the stuff I would find like, you know, in the kids section, wherever you might find something like craft foam. And all I do is back it up on this guy, for the marquee. And then, you know, if you wanted to just make this out of foam, you could definitely do that, or felt, or whatever you would like. It cuts all those things, but I'm gonna just trim this down about the same size. And, you know, I'm using a brown just because I have the brown foam, but if I wanted to keep it on there to make it dimensional, you can just adhere the paper to the foam and then you have a dimensional piece. But we do have a nice new pristine folder, of course, that came in our set here, but I'm going to use a well-loved one just because people have that question all the time if they warp or whatever. And I'm like, I just keep using them. I don't know. Like, honestly, I have the very first one still, and for posterity, basically, because I was using that for like ever since the marquee came out. And it was just all scratched up and everything, but it still cuts. Generally, when you have a smaller item like this, I wouldn't mind, if the folder is super warped or anything, to keep using it. Look at that. And it gives it like a little texture, so I don't know if you can see that embossing that comes through. So just to give a little something more. And then like I said, I mean, you can use this on its own, or you can mount that on this and then use that on your card too to have a little extra thickness there. Okay, so with this one, I'm just going to take the pieces that I need to use, and I'm just going to pop them on there, and there looks like I can see pretty well right through where it might be. So that looks good. And then I tape them down. So same thing with everything. The baseball, is just this circle, this little guy. And I'll run it through once, and then I'll run it through again. Now, it looks good. I just want to make sure that we're not missing anything. And then the mitt, and I'll be back. Okay. Just cutting out that second little baseball. And I just eyeballed them, so I think the stamp is designed in a way that you pretty much are going to hit it either way. Pretty cute. Okay. Let's see here. So now we're just going to layer up our different embellishment pieces here. So I didn't really take the backs off of this because I wanted to see first what I was going to do and then go from there. So we have P, MVP, and then I have the bat, so that's the one I was not sure if I want to make it like put it across these things here, or maybe just underneath, just leave it there like a little something, run it behind the pieces. There's lots of ways to style this up. So let me see what I'm thinking about doing. That's cute. Okay. I'm gonna put the little sports hat. Now I'm thinking, do I do things chunky? Should I do them flat? That's how I want to kind of play with this. If that's there, I might give it a little bit of texture. And maybe around here. So how do I want to dress this up and put these little items here and there? Maybe something just like that. Cute. I'm first go ahead and glue this guy down because I do like the way that is. And then I'll come in with everything else. What I'm going to do? I'm going to take this down because it keeps wanting to pop up, and it's... There we go. And lots of glue. Again, we're gluing different surfaces here. Kind of mostly out here and a little bit there. And take this off of here because I know where I'm going to put this. Just kind of eyeballing where that is from the bottom and the top. Has to be a little bit higher. I think I'm left and right good. Okay. Cute. Love it. You can put the little ball like in the glove. That'd be sweet. Just kind of a little bit more out. And then this M. We'll go ahead and stick that guy down. My goodness. So the M took quite a few stickies. And again, just kind of left and right. That. This little guy over here. And I'm just gluing these flat, but if you wanted to, give them some dimension, definitely. And this little guy over here. And that's how I dress this setup. So thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much, Die Press, for sending these items for review. I'll have the links in the description box, and I'll have some images coming up for you right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Really sweet. Especially if you like sport. Has a little something for everybody. And I'm leaving that hanging off the side just a little bit just for fun. But and then this little guy, I was thinking about putting it up like that. So if I do that, what I'm going to do is a little bit of glue gel and then a little bit of regular glue. So a little glue gel back here, regular glue here, and pop that down there. Alright guys, again, thanks for watching. I'll have some images and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.